Hey, welcome back to another video. Well, we're down here at First Bay doing some drone training today. So we're looking at the Waypoint mode on the Air 3S and how we use it. I'm just getting out, I've just set up a flight. We're going to go through the steps though. Let's get into the intro and then we'll start talking about what the plan is and how we go about setting up that waypoints, how we then action it, and then what sort of video we get at the end. So I've got the Air 3 up at the moment and it's just doing a bit of a test run to make sure I've got everything set up the way I need to do so I don't give you the wrong information. And it shouldn't be too long, about 5 more minutes and I'll be back. And then we'll go through the screenshots and show you everything and what you need to do. Right, let's do it. Let's hit that intro. Back from the little test run and it come up good. So the video worked out well, so I'm happy to report what I'm about to tell you does work. Okay, so I've got a bright sunny day, which is a good chance to test out the 128 ND on the Polar Pro filter. That's with the polarizer, obviously near the beach, so on the water, so the reflection. And then what we're going to do to set this up, I'm going to go through and try and do a screen recording for you so we can talk about that, get this up, and we'll go into the one I've pre-made so I can talk you through it. So it's probably going to be a little bit easier in that regards. So we're going to go into our screen recordings, which we should be able to find. I'll go into the app up here to the waypoint, plan waypoint. We should be able to come in and find an existing waypoint. And here's one I've got. It's from the 28th today. Yep. So that's this one. So you can save all your waypoints, which is a good idea. What I suggest you do when you're first doing it, set up your waypoints, and that includes you want to have different angles, rotations, and all that sort of stuff. So go through, and I've got 8 waypoints on this one. So each waypoint has a different thing. You can come through, take a photo, start recording, stop recording, all that sort of features in there. You can change your adjustments in them, your global speed, your altitude, your headings, zoom, hover, all that sort of stuff. You can hover for a few seconds. It's got a fair bit of infinite adjustment. Yeah. So you come through and all you do is basically take your drone up, fly out to each of your spots, and then I've got it set up so my C1 button on the back of the controller can set up a waypoint. So as I got to each spot, I'd adjust my head and the rotations and everything, lock that in, press C1, and that gives me one of these ones you can see on here. So we've got 8 as we go through. So on my 8, I've got stop recording. So what I normally do is I'll fly it out and then I'll go backwards and record it backwards, because I can go forwards and backwards when I play the video in Premiere Pro when I go to edit it. So it doesn't really matter. It all depends on which way you want to do. You can do it, go through. Just remember, if you're going out to the end, going far away, about your battery usage. That's one tip I will give you. If you're going to fly out to your maximum distance, say a kilometre to where you can still see it, and then you're going to come back and start recording here and then fly back out, you might not have enough battery. Remember, it's going to go at a slower speed to smooth everything down. So just make sure you've got enough battery. So that's why I sort of I'll go out my distance and then start recording from there and then work the waypoints backwards. That way I know it's coming towards me. So if it's going to run low on battery, it's going to run low on battery next to me, not out at the max distance, if that makes sense. So definitely suggest doing that. And then once you've got your waypoints up, it'll come into your next, and then just click on next. And it'll give you your speed, what you can adjust your speed, you can adjust your camera, you can do end of flight, return home on signal lost. You can do, again, there's some more adjustments in there, and then it's just a matter of go. Press go, the drone will take off, go and fly and do its recorded thing. So what I'll do is now I've got enough battery in here to go and record one. We'll get up, we'll go and, while I've got the screen recording on, we'll go and record another setup of a different set of a home point, different waypoints, so I can show you that on the screen. So set up the first waypoint. It's just shooting me. Put that on zoom. I'm going to go backwards. Nice and steady. Any distance there. Now change to 1. I'm going to go to the left. A little bit of downward pan until we get to the point. Waypoint there, coming back a bit, coming back, rolling telephoto, about there, a waypoint, I'll change back over to wide. Get a beautiful beach in, and I'm going to come to the right. Full pan to the right. So I just did a previous one, and I went down to well above the water, a good 5-6 meters, but when it went into auto, it got really close to the point where it was close to wave, so a little bit scary. Again, make sure, just give yourself some leverage when you're near the water. Don't go too close, or try not to put your waypoints too close to the watermark, I guess. Key learning out of that one. Okay, that'll do us there. I'm going to come in. Let me go down. Down's fine. We've got plenty of obstacle avoidance. It did save us, so I didn't put it in the water, so that's one good thing. And that's where DJI is the best at. You really can't beat them. I'll just come right across until I'm above the rocks. So there, so that's a good point. I'm going to get a full pan down so we want the waves crashing. A little bit up, just so you can see the ocean. The horizon. So that'll be waypoint, and then we'll do one more. Another waypoint in there, and then we should be, I think we're just about at the home point, which would be perfect. Might just finish at that waypoint, then it can return to home. Cool. So at waypoint 7, I'm going to come through and stop recording. Yep. Waypoint 1. I'll start recording. Beautiful. Waypoint 2. Waypoint 2, I want to take a photo. We'll add that in. Something's sitting off the obstacle, might be a bird in the air or something. So waypoint 2, we've got that. So we're all set up. Let's try it again. Come across and we'll press go. So it's going to come in, set itself up for the first shot, which is us here. So you can see the drone coming in, F3S. Come down, adjust its height, perfect. all set. She's going to record once it starts. Yep, started recording and she's off. It's going into reverse mode, which is what we did. So this is working out well. A bit better this time. Fingers crossed. Took a photo on things, that worked. Wasn't the best photo, but oh yeah, third time's a charm. I've adjusted all the camera settings or video settings again. Make sure everything's good. Raw. Should be all good. Alright, let's try again. Okay, so it's coming in and get set up before it's shot. It's very bright. The sun's right there, so she's off, recording. First waypoint is just out here. Rightio. So there's a tip. When it took the photo, it stopped the video recording side. Alright, so let's get that back. So now we know what happened. That's what happened. So she switched over to photo. So if you put a photo in, it's going to stop your video recording. So don't add photos in. Don't know why that does that. Very weird. Oh yeah, so we come into the waypoints, I'm going to edit that. Waypoint 2. I can hit the button. No. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're back into video. That's why I was having trouble with it. Not sure if it records a video in the background, but it definitely stopped recording. So it definitely wasn't worth what we wanted. Okay, so that's better. Double check that. Yep, none. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to go. Okay, so she's off doing a run now. I've taken the photo out of the waypoint 2, so it should stay in video mode the whole time. That's what we're after. That's a lot better. Yep, it's now staying exposed correctly, which was a little bit disconcerting. I was a bit befuzzled when I noticed it in photo mode. Not sure why that does that. It's maybe just some sort of software glitch or something, but you should be able to take photo in the background as well as the thing, wherever. You just got to set it up a little bit different. I'm not sure. Maybe you've got to then take a photo there, then start recording at the next one or something, but then you lose the video aspect. So if you're just taking photos, you might be able to set waypoints up. That might be for certain circumstances as well. But now it's working really good, so smooth as silk now. Going across to the point. Going back out, that's nice. Looking good. A couple of surfers out there, there's no waves whatsoever. Waiting for the perfect wave to roll in, but I don't think there's going to be much. The only waves are right onto the rocks. Okay, so she's going backwards. We're 2 minutes in of a 5-minute one, so it's going well. No issues this time. Again, it's a little bit of trial and error. Charge all 3 batteries mess around with the waypoints and setting them up and how that works and playing around on the first battery, you can then save your waypoint and then come back once you're happy with it and then press go and on a full battery, so you don't have to worry about anything. That's ideal. It's working really well. Doing a sideward one, let me see outside of my right propeller, so if there's any obstacles that it can't pick up, I can see I've still got the ability to stop it and save it. So that's always another great option on the F3S, is you get those ability to see your right hand side, those cameras, obstacle cameras. Now I should be nearly at the next waypoint, and then we'll come into the rocks. Then go down lower. This is where I've got to make sure it's okay. This is where we had drums last time when I went down lower near the water, so I want to make sure we get no issues. Looking pretty good. And she comes. Front. Down towards the rocks, looks pretty good. Nice and smooth, and that's the best thing about this. You see in the video, obviously, once I put the video up at the end, how smooth it is. So it takes all that jerkiness out of your controller motions and just creates a really seamless, smooth video. So if you're looking for that and you really want to highlight it, say you're doing and this would be really good if you're doing real estate, I guess. That's another option you can definitely use this as, because you can do a video of the house and around the house, inside the house, set it all up on waypoints, and then just
return to home.
And that's us done. It's all done. And then fly it and get a really smooth around the house, through the house video to put on the website for your customers. And that's always pretty darn awesome. So now she's coming home. Yeah. And she's back, all done and dusted, very cool. That one come up really good. Hopefully that helps you out when you're going to, or gives you the inspiration to go and use that waypoints system on the Air 3S. It's one of the reasons I did get it. I'm pretty sure you can do it on the Mini 4 Pro as well. As obviously, if you go up to the Mavics, you've got it. The new Mavic 4 is not far off, so that'll definitely have it, and probably an even better version, and have some more options with that new camera system, that ball gimbal camera system. But as I said before, it's if you want to get a really smooth flowing video, preparation's the key. I've used 3 batteries this morning. I've done a bit more to make sure everything works, and with those couple of little errors. So the first thing you notice, when I had to take the photo on the second waypoint, it stopped it. And when I had one of the waypoints a little bit close to the water, the obstacle detection picked up the water and sort of shut it down. So on that regards, I guess just be aware. that's why it's important. I would suggest use one battery, fly around, see what you want to do and how you want to set it up, play around with your waypoints, destroy your whole battery if you have to get all that right, get all your waypoints in the way you want it, and so it looks good. The second battery, do a test run, make sure it all works and it's all good. If it works, well, then you don't have to worry about your third battery. You can have a play and do some more. But yeah, at least 2 batteries, a minimum. 1 for your setting up of your waypoints, and 2 to do the run. So you've got plenty of battery in case, for whatever reason. Second tip is, if you're going to go a bit of distance out, make sure that you start from that end and come back towards you. Especially if you're using a battery that's not a full charge and you're a fair distance away, always try and come back to yourself and have you as the last waypoint, as the stopping point. Again, that's just a safety measure, just to make sure that if you are on an ion battery, well, it's going to be happening when it's right next to you, so you can get it back and control it. And then 3, just check your waypoints, make sure they're not too close to the water or any obstacles and stuff, because that obstacle avoidance will basically shut down the waypoint flow and you'll have to go and restart again. So again, that's why that first battery, testing on the first battery is important, because that lets you find those spots where it's going to play up, I guess. It's a little bit, and then what you should get at the end of it is a super smooth, clean, nice, flowing video. And we've all seen, and I'm guilty of it myself, cutting in videos to try and cut them in, but it's a little bit cut and jerky spots and then breaks. Ideally you want a nice flowing video, and that comes out really important. But yeah, I hope this helped you in your drone adventures and in your quest for the ultimate drone video from the amazing Sunshine Coast. There's bodyboard championships, one gentleman told me at the moment out here, so pretty special, and we'll try and suss out some information. I might be able to come down and get the big lens on tomorrow if I can, and maybe come down and take some photos. I'll see how I go. Anyway, that's me for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a safe week and get out. Go fly your drone, don't be scared. These things are an amazing bit of kit, and they should be enjoyed responsibly, and they still bring that massive satisfaction when you see one of those beautiful videos of such an amazing place. Righto, see you next week. Stay safe. Peace.